meeting with our Secretary General for MUN Bilbao 2017, but we don't know where he is. Oh, there she is! Hi, Christina!
Let's go on wheelchair. I started doing MUN 2 years ago in 2014. I went to a conference which was in London. It was 4 days, I believe. Yeah, 4 days. It was my very first MUN experience ever. So I was the ambassador for my delegation, which was Kuwait, and I was in the environment committee. It was so nice. I met so many people. It was an incredible experience. I was expecting it to be really good, but it just overwhelmed my expectations. It was incredible, like undescribable. So after that, we all became really eager about MUN here in school, because here in Spain it's not that common to do MUN. So we started planning our little conferences. So in, I believe it was January, we organized a one-day mini conference with another school here from Bilbao, the American school, which had also gone to London. And we did this one-day conference, which was great. I chaired that time. It was my first time chairing, but it was pretty nice, and everybody loved it. So we decided to do another one, and that was in May. And another school came along, so it was like around 60 people. So it was not that big, but it was good for us because there's almost no conferencing here. So I chaired that one as well, and it was great. And then this October, I went back to London again to Royal Brussels as a conference, and I chaired. It was my very first time actually chairing, because like the other time was just kind of practice, little thing, and it was my first time chairing, and I was a little bit, I was excited, but I was a little bit nervous at the same time, because I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna chair a real committee with people who is really qualified to do everything, and English is not my first language, and I was like, okay, this is all gonna go good, but take it easy. I was a little bit scared, but it just worked perfectly. It was so much fun, and yeah, it was incredible. Well, let's go that way and I'll tell you. Well, the thing is, it was the last day in London, the first time we went, so last year, and we were all like chatting about how awesome it had been, what an incredible experience. We all wanted to do it again, and I remember perfectly being like waiting for a car to pick us and drop us to the airport, and we were all like, oh my god, we have to do our own conference, this is so nice. So we started like mulling over the idea, but just like, just kind of fantasizing with it. And then our MGN director, which had gone to that school the conference was in, she started like, planning and all that. And she spoke to COAS. COAS is like a group of different schools in which our school is involved. That's the building. You can see it in there. There's the store there. So there was this one day, Nicola was just call our names, and she was like, we're having our own conference. And we were like, what? Really? Because we had started planning it to do it with another school, but it was going to be like a one-day conference, then the second year maybe a second, third day, and just like grow a little bit bigger within time. But it was not like straight away it's gonna be big and so many people. And then when Nicola came to us and she was like, it's happening, it's just gonna be next year, 200 people in here, and we were so excited about it. I think it was the greatest news I've ever received. So that's how it all started, and then we developed the idea. So now COAS is like our organizer and sponsor. It's financing us with money, and then we have different sponsors, which we are really grateful for. Thank you. And that's how the conference started to grow, and it's getting bigger and almost there. We've already reached over 250 students, so that's over our expectations, so that's great.
Having trouble with someone? Well, contribute to save the world by recycling the person.
For further information, visit www.thisrecyclingdoesn'texist.com.
So my role as a Secretary General is to look after everything kind of thing. The committees, the topics, organization. I talk to class about money or different, because we had some different meetings, kind of to like promote our conference, because here in Spain no one knows about it. So that's basically what I do. Then I take after everyone, and we have different student officers, and of course they are the head of every. But I try to, like give them ideas, make sure everything's happening the way it should be happening. And I email to sponsors, I email to chairs, delegates, just keep an eye on everything basically. Yeah. New delegates. Okay. So tip number one is be confident. Confidence is really, really important because you've done your research. So you just have to be confident about it and just let it all go. Second tip would be try not to be shy. It's kind of the same thing, but you have to be confident, and then you have to be able to just stand out and state your point and be sure of what you're saying. And third, do a lot of research. I found out that when I went to London, I thought I had my research done. I was like, oh, this is going fine, this is fine, perfect. And then I get there, and every delegate was super high qualified, and I was like, I almost know nothing. So do your research and also try and memorize facts and things like that, because then you'll feel confident and you won't be shy to stand out of the crowd.
Yo, what are we doing here? Just hanging out with these balloons? They're really nice.
Get your own balloons for 99 cents each. Just in UN Bilbao.
What if we go to the other building where the committees are, right? Okay, go! And here we are! So this is our building. It's different classrooms, going to be a different committee. So I'll show you around. Here, come. Here, this is our MUN panel. So this is their information about what is I'm doing, because a lot of people don't know here. Then different letters we've received, the different conferences we're attending, pictures. So that's our first immediate team head. That's our camera. You don't see her, but that's her. And there are different delegations, and this is to perform, like to be part of the conference. So this is our little corner. Okay, so what if I show you a classroom now or something? Let's just go to someone and just say hi or something, so you can see like what's the committee gonna be like. It's not gonna be that busy, but okay. So let's try. What about? So this is the classroom. Hi girls, say hi. Hi. Yeah, okay. So that's what a committee is going to be like. Thank you, girls. Bye. And all the classrooms are the same, so I guess it's just one is enough. Well, of course we have amazing gastronomy. I'm sure you'll like that. We have a really nice architecture. We have the Guggenheim Museum. We have good universities, which the architecture itself is also really good. Then it's like a really cultural tourist place. It was kind of industrial a few years ago, but now it's getting really, really modern, and we have, I think it's like 3 different museums, we have theaters, we have different recreation stuff, so I think it's really good. That's a hard question, because, that's a hard question because usually when you go to an MUN conference, you want to bring all your stuff, but you are not even checking in your luggage. So it's like, how do I pack all in the same place? So my tip is just think ahead of what you're going to wear every day. And then when you are packing, try and roll everything. Because I don't know how, but that makes it fit all together. And somehow everything fits in there and it doesn't get like nasty or anything, it's just perfectly fine. So just scroll everything, and I think that should be it. So yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, SECGEN, for sharing a bit of your precious time with us. Now
Thank
that
you.
well, probably you should get back to work, right? So
Yeah. It was nice.